Moonbound is a 2024 novel by Sloan, and in the future, aspects of many animals are combined by the Nth to make a new animal, and these are called dragons. They sail away in a rocket ship, and when they return, they tear a chunk from the moon and build a great castle upon it, and surround the Earth in dust. That is the premise we learn at the very beginning. Apparently, this is part of the Penumbraverse, and I'm not sure how it connects. I haven't read anything else by Sloan. Our narrator was also apparently engineered by the Nth, but this is not a dragon. This book takes place 11,000 years in the future. It's a strange book full of wonders. Our narrator is obviously not human, but he goes along for the ride. This begins as he returns from death and sets up for an interesting way to discover the world and its current players as he is learning what fills reality in such a time as this as well. There is young Ariel, who in other ways is really our main character, and his brother Kay. We have the wizard Mallory and his dog Cabal. There is sword fighting, cartography. There are no stars to see at all. Insects have evolved to beat up spiders, and you can see some Arthurian stuff here, obviously. And what's interesting is that our narrator recognizes this as such, as Arthurian, right? And there is some effect making the Arthurian echo here. Maybe someone pulling strings in such a way to be purposeful, and it's very well executed with irony and misdirection. It has a feeling of timelessness in some ways. It's both a story of the distant past and one of the far future. There's some classic mythopoeia going on as well. There's allusions to sacred bogs, Arthurian legend and stuff older than that, but with dressings of espresso machines and pizza rolls, which I think some will probably find to clash, but I think it works rather well. It's a little cheeky. This does seem to be kind of for a younger audience as well. There is a nice enthusiasm for the future here as well. Well, I would complain, some literary genre novels coming out today about their lack of hope for the future. I don't have much complaints for this one on that account. There is also a seamless language access, which doesn't logically make sense, and it isn't hand-waved in any way. It's kind of like Common and Dungeons & Dragons or whatever, just everyone understanding. But the novel is pretty non-critical of a meta-narrative, really is there, though, and it seems a step back in some mythopoeic sense. There is a small bit on climate change as well, which is not too surprising coming from a modern big house publishing book last year or so. But it also a story has of talking animals, besides birds, which hint are maybe not there at all. And there's ideas of uplifting animals into this level of intelligence that humans have. There's also ideas of how magical the future is or will be, and how magical the past really was. The end reminds me some of Twain's Connecticut Yankee, and it's a story of discovery, and it at times feels like it would be appropriate for younger audiences. I said that earlier. Actually, I'm not sure if it was written with younger audiences in mind. I'm not such, so again, I don't know how it would read for a younger audience. So the Nth itself, actually, though, interestingly, is our society. So we're pretty much considered middle Nth, which makes me think this is just a shortening of Greek anthropos, and maybe has been blended with AI of sorts. Again, how AI would be defined, I'm not sure. But at its base, this book is essentially a book about books, and for that, I think it does an okay job, actually, with that, and it is a good topic, a topic worth exploring, and I think it catches some of the essence, maybe not all of it, but definitely doesn't fail completely, at least. Anyways, Liam from Liam's I'll catch you next time.